We are live. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a phenomenal Monday on this Patriots Day for us marathon people. The Boston Marathon ran this morning. It started at 9:37 a.m. Boston time, and it's a big deal for us crazy, moronic marathon people. So exciting day to say the least. But I want to share with you real quick. This isn't going to take long. I explained it already. The next 2 years, what are you going to do with the next 2 years of your life? One way or another, you're going to live the next 2 years. What will it be doing? Will it be productive? Will you be putting the stones in place to build something massive? Or will you just be doing the same thing over and over and over and over again? I want to help people build businesses. That's what I do. That's what I love doing. That's my passion. Why? Because it sets your life up for something magnificent, something that you don't even realize right now how great it can be. I started building businesses back in 2005. And there's some things that a platform has to have in order for you to be successful. Number one is there has to be leads. Number two is there has to be education and training. Okay. In order to be in a good system, a good system where you can build something phenomenal, you have to have those two things. Those two things are leads, education, and training. Now, if you want to be part of something great, something absolutely phenomenal, remarkable, then you have these two, equity and revenue share. Equity and revenue share. That's what makes it great. Now, why am I so passionate about business? Because I've been broke. I've lost cars. I've lost houses. I couldn't feed my kids. I couldn't feed the family. We had a garage sale to pay for gas so I could go run business. And it gets worse, but I'm going to leave it at that. I've been to the bottom, been there twice actually. Here's the challenge. When you're not building a business, you have nothing to rely on but yourself. Back in 2005, my good friend Fitz says, I need you to read Robert Kiyosaki's book, The Cash Flow Quadrant. And in that book, it talks about being employed, self-employed, business owner, and investor. Changed my life. I knew right then and there when I was reading that book, I'm going to be a business owner. I knew it right then. I'm watching it. I'm reading this book by Kiyosaki. I have failed miserably already. At the age of 34, failed so many times. And by the way, it's okay to fail. If you failed up till now, take a deep breath. It's okay. By the way, Kiyosaki started with a Velcro wallet called Rippers. It went bankrupt, right? Most people don't know that about Kiyosaki. They just think, oh, the guru, rich dad, poor dad, cash flow quadrant, the guide to investing, all this great stuff. He's just, everything he's touched turned. No, he started a Velcro and then he was a salesperson for Xerox or something like that, something crazy. Okay? It's okay if you failed. Just keep going, keep trying. But this time, get in the right business environment. That's great. And that's what I have found here in this model. Glenn Sanford has built us a model. See, if you're a broker right now and you're in the system of, you're starting a team, you bought into a franchise, building your own brokerage, that was great 10 years ago, but it's horrible now. And I'm going to frustrate you, because you've been in real estate longer than I have, but I'm going to come in here with this platform that Glenn has given us, and I'm going to pass you. And it's not because I want to. I want you to say, hey, you know what? I need to jump on board with this now. I'm telling you right now, you need to. I have less experience than you. I'm probably a lot dumber than you. I barely graduated high school. I got everything going against me, but I promise you, with this model that Glenn has built, this solution-oriented model, I can beat you. Not because I'm better, but because I decided to come here and I decided to be here. Charlie Tremendous Jones, one of the three, he says there's three great decisions you make. One of those is who you're going to do it with and what are you going to do? I'll leave the third one up to you. You can figure that out. But who are you going to do it with? I choose to do it with this great, phenomenal, remarkable company that gives me equity and revenue share. That simple, okay? When you have the ability, now do me a favor. If you're, and listen, I'm looking for top people. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for people that want to radically change their life, make $250,000 a month, $300,000 a month, $350,000 a month. I've met several people here at this organization who are making that. And I promise you, you're probably smarter than all of them. There's nothing great about them other than they made a very wise choice. Very wise. Now, they're great people. They're phenomenal people. But there's a chance that you have more inside of you than they do because you went out and did it, right? But you just weren't the right model. I'm telling you right now, this is the right model. So I can move faster. I'm more agile. There's so much I can do with this system. Now, let me tell you how to take advantage of this system, okay? And yes, I said take advantage. I simplify things. Don't confuse it. If you are great in real estate and you do a lot of transactions, I'm proud of you. Nothing wrong with that. You should be able to be great in every industry, actually. If you're great in this industry, you'll be great in selling cars. You'll be great in pharmaceutical sales. You'll be great at recruitment. You'll be great at insurance sales. You'll be great at so much. Don't tell me, well, I just have a passion for XYZ. No, if you're great at doing this, real estate transactions, I promise you, you'll be great at so many other things, okay? If you just believe that. And I'm proud of you. I'm real proud of you. But here's the challenge. Staying in self-employed is going to destroy you one day because there will be a day that burnout hits you, and it probably already has. 2024 was the toughest year in over 25 years. Very difficult year for transactions. It was worse than 2008. Everybody wants to talk about how horrible 2008 was. I don't care. That was a long time ago, right? Pretty soon here in 2030, people are going to still be complaining about the virus of 2020. That was 10 years ago at that point. Stop it. Let's move on. Okay. I want you to do as I do and simplify. Don't confuse this thing. I have heard the craziest things since I joined this company, this platform, this family, these people, the most insane things. Well, I want to do ... before I start building. What are you talking about? Why do you want to do that before you start setting up your life today? Today. This is the most simplified way. I just don't confuse it, please. I'm begging you. You simply invite people and show them what we're doing. That's it. Do not confuse this. Well, I don't know if here's one that gets me. I want to make sure I can do it myself before I invite other people. And this is why dodo brains like me beat you badly. I mean, we will annihilate you so badly. Here's why. Because I came in and I met this guy by the name of Tom Trong, and he had 2,000 people on his team, and he's kicking butt in transactions and in building. It can be done. Are you with me? I don't have to do it now. I see this man doing it, therefore it can be done. I met another man by the name of Daniel Ng. Crazy, stupid, successful in transactions and building a massive team. It can be done. I'm not going to sit around and waste time for me to do it. I've watched other people do it. Hear me. And that's not the only two people. I mean, there's thousands. 46 people a day become icon. That's the top producers in our organization a day. 46 a day. Think about it. It's already been done. What do you mean you got to do it? It can be done. That type of faith will blow everybody out of the water. I've been doing it for so long now. People way smarter than me, way more talented than me, but they confuse everything around them. Well, what I want to do is come in here first and make sure I can be really good at this before I invite other people in. Look around. There's a lot of crazy, successful people here with great hearts, great vision for their lives, for their future. I'm telling you, that's all I need to see. Is there other people doing it? Are they successful? If so, let's go. That's the most simple way you can build the next 2 years of your life. Not waiting. Well, let me see if I can do it. What if you can't do it? Please get inside my dumb brain, if you will. This is the way I think. What if I can't do it? What if I can't do it? But I invite 100 people. Are you with me? See, I can't do transactions, by the way. But let's say I can't do transactions because I'm just not good at it. I can't figure it out. I wasn't good at anything else in life, right? Therefore, I can't do it, but I invite 100 people in, and let's say 50 of them do phenomenal. My life is set up. You see how my 2 years is going like this? While you're waiting around to see if you can fit. So I'm telling you, don't mess up my simple system. This is the most simplistic thing in the world. I've been doing it for so long. And as long as there's air in my lungs, I'm going to keep preaching this to people. Because someone's going to say, you know what? This fool that barely graduated high school, he's right. I'm telling you, there will be someone that will come here and they will radically change my life. Do you know why? Because I get to run with them. Like I said, Charlie Tremendous Jones says, are you going to do life with? The most important decision you'll make. Who are you going to do life with? Now, of course, that's your spouse. But who you doing life with? See, I choose to do life with crazy, excited people about life. Not people that sit around and watch the news and, excuse my language, bitch about politics, vote, shut up, and get to work. I watched friends of mine in 2020 lose when Biden won. I mean, and they wasted 4 years of their life. I'm not kidding. 4 years of their life was so miserable and pathetic. And then I've watched the other half of my friends, now that 2024 is here and Trump won, and they're going to waste the next 4 years of their life. Why? Why? Vote, shut up, get to work, hang out with great people. See, when I hang out with incredible people like Daniel Ng, you don't talk about politics. Dude, his vision is so big for his life and his children's life. We don't sit around and worry about that and talk about that garbage. We're talking about the impact we can have on this world. I can't have an impact on this world if I'm hanging around people that are constantly complaining about everything. Hear me. Join a group of people here's what community is to me. Community is this to me. When you get around them, all your pain goes away. All your hurt goes away. You just don't think about it. Because you see, when you get around Daniel, if you're hurting, if you're in pain, you're not going to think about it no more because he's moving to the future. He's moving and you're like, oh, thank God. I didn't want to sit in this isolation all day, in this pain that I'm sitting in. I want to sit with someone that's moving fast, that wants to make an impact in this world, that has crazy, stupid faith in themselves. See, if you hang around enough people that have faith in themselves, I promise you, you will begin to have faith in yourself. And when that happens, buckle up. It's going to get wild. So when you invite people in, I'm not going to get into all the details if you want to know more, because this could take forever. But if you want, so exactly how do I make money when I invite people in? I'm not going to get into all that on this. If you just simply in the comments section of the YouTube, just say, or actually just message me. All my stuff's in the description. You can get in touch with me. And my phone number, my personal cell phone's everywhere. You just look for it on my YouTube page. Text me and say, hey, I want to learn more about how you can exactly how you make money. But every time I invite somebody in, Glenn Sanford says, Paul Roberts, thank you so much for inviting people in to our platform. Every time that Ted does a transaction, I'm going to give you a piece of the revenue. I appreciate you. I'm going to share this revenue with you. God bless you. Go get another one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Glenn. I'll get another one. Okay. And then I just go get another one and I invite another one. And I invite like 15 people and 8 of them say, no, I don't want to do it. The other 3 say, man, it just seems like a lot of work. And the other 2 say, I just don't think it'll work. Look around, man. Where's your faith? You got to have some faith. When you can look around and see all the people having success, whatever, I'm not going to argue with you. We're going to go our separate ways, because I promise you, inside those 15 people, I'm going to find something great. I'm going to find something that me and this person, we're going to go out and impact and change the world together, right? So you just invite. And so every time you invite someone, and Glenn says, also, thank you, I'm going to give you some of the revenue, but I'm also going to, Paul, give you some equity in my company. Okay. That's what makes us so great. The first 2, leads, education, training, really everybody should be offering that. I mean, come on. If you're posting about how great your education and training is, run from those people. Okay. What else do they have? Because education and training, you can get it anywhere. I have a very, very 2 great friends of mine. They built a awesome pool company, a bad to the bone pool company. They're like #1 in the city they're in. And they did it off of watching YouTube videos. Come on, man. That's someone that wants it, education and training. We all can get education and training. Stop it. But what separates you? What makes you great? Equity, revenue share. Glenn saying to me, hey, Paul, I know you barely graduated high school. I know you're not smart enough to put this thing together that I built, because I'm not. There's no way. I'm not intelligent. Listen, if you're a broker and you're mad at me, so be it. I'm telling you right now, you're better than me and you're smarter than me. I couldn't do what you did. I could not go out there, buy into a franchise, hire all them people, get you IT people, hire you a lawyer. Oh, I'm getting a headache right now thinking about it. I don't have to do any of that. I just invite people in, and it works. And the training that we have is insane. Okay, I'm not going to get into that right now, but this is different type of training than just regular training and education. So I invite people in. Glenn says, thank you. I'm going to give you some equity in the company. I'm also going to give you a share of the revenue. And if that person, Ted, invites in, Susan, and then Susan invites in Rhonda, and then Rhonda invites in Tina, I'm going to give you revenue share all the way down to Tina. You're going to get some from Tina, some from Rhonda, some from Susan. You're going to get revenue share every time they do something. Paul, thank you. I'm going to give you a piece of the revenue, and you and I are going to share that together. This is the founder of EXP, Glenn Sanford, saying this to me, and he says it to you too. You don't have to wait 4 years to go pass a test and act like you're a leader. Passing a test does not make you a leader. Sorry. Okay. So, and I just keep inviting, and that's all I'm doing. And each time I invite, Glenn says thank you, and Daniel says thank you, my man Tom says thank you, and I get a piece of the revenue. They get a piece of the revenue. We're all having fun. I met a guy last week, and no kidding, he's making $459,000 a month. $459,000 a month. And I was like, and I've met the guy. He's cool. Don't get me wrong. He's cool. And he'll tell you, ain't nothing special about me. He'll tell you. But $459,000 a month. And here's why that's kind of hit me hard. I sold my company when I was making $100,000 a month, and I thought I was it. I mean, I was reading the press clippings that I was bad to the bone. I had reached the pinnacle of success, $100,000 a month. And then my man's making $459,000 a month. I said, man, I got something else in me. I got another gear in me, man. And he's not the only one. I've met several that are in that boat of making that kind of money. And all they're doing is inviting. Okay? Don't complicate something simple. Please. Just keep it stupid simple. And you can take advantage like I have. Okay? Now, we want you doing transactions. We're going to teach you that. The way that we can all help each other out within all 87,000 of us is just unheard of. And I'm not going to get too far into the weeds on that, but please understand, whatever your desires are, I can find and match anybody up in this organization, anybody, all 87,000 people. If you come to me and say, hey, this is my expertise, this is what I want, I can say, you know what? I can team you up with that person. Yes. Insane. Okay. I'm looking for leadership. I'm looking for leaders. I'm not looking for someone that's complaining about the NAR settlement. If you're still complaining about the NAR settlement, you ain't the person. Okay. I never complained about it. I never will complain about it. That's what we're given. You have to go with the times and make it work. Just like right now, 10 years ago, it was cool to buy into a franchise, start your own brokerage, do all the things you needed to do before this great man like Glenn came along and said, hey, I'm going to simplify it for you. See, what Glenn has done is he's going to put you on the right bus, but more importantly, he's going to put you on the right seat on the right bus. That's the most important thing of all, okay? You're probably on the right bus right now if you have a brokerage, but you're not in the right seat. What do I mean by that? You weren't meant to do IT stuff. You weren't meant to do admin stuff. That's not what we do. That is not our strong point. Hiring people to answer the telephone. That ain't up in no, that's not us. Okay. You're meant to come in with crazy, stupid enthusiasm and excitement. It's who you are. That's why you set out to build what you set out to build. Now, if you just come in here, you get to stay on the right seat, right bus, and take over the world. And you get to do it with 90,000 crazy, fired up, excited people to do it with you. Okay? So reach out to me. All my content, I'll tell you what, Carolyn, if you would, I think she's already posted about my book. The pre-order for my book went out today. I'm excited about that. It's the I Can't Quit mentality. I'll end on this. I have a 12-week coaching program. It has 2 non-negotiables. That's it. That's it. If you can do those 2 non-negotiables for 4 weeks, you'll be on my lead program. I need you to do it for 90 days. But if you do it for 4 weeks, I'll get you on the lead program. If you quit the 2 non-negotiables in week 6, then I'm going to take you off the lead program. Okay? I'm going to trick you to be crazy successful. There's one thing that I understand that most salespeople don't get, and that is, are you doing income producing activity? Is that what you're doing? Most real estate agents do not spend the majority of their time doing income producing activity. I'm sorry, don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. Going to every networking event is not income producing activity. I will keep you crazy, stupid, focused on income producing activity. I'm real good at that. I'll drown out the noise. We'll drown out all the drama, all the stupid talk that goes on, and we'll keep you crazy, laser focused on IPA. Because it's a challenge for any organization. I mean, any sales. We think, oh, I'm doing this. No, but that's not income producing activity. We need to keep you in that zone. 2 non-negotiables. This 12-week program that we have. It's so simple. So many people will miss it. Nah, I want something more complicated. I'm sorry, men, but I'm going to dog on you for a second. If you tell a man, hey, here's the deal. Here at EXP, you get a 5% discount every time you put money into stock here. Okay. So if I take $100, I get a 5% discount on that $100. Boom, I'm putting as much as I can. As much as Glenn is going to allow me to put in, I'm putting in. Here's what men do. Well, what has been the stock? What has it done? What has been the 52-week average? What is this? What is the par? What is this? And I'm like, bro, you're too smart for your own good. And that's why right now you have no savings at all, because you're sitting around complicating the entire world, just like you're doing with building an organization. Start today. And in the next 2 years, I promise you'll come back to me and thank me, literally thank me for getting crazy focused on IPA, crazy focused on starting your 2 years today. All right, I'm going to leave you with this. Charlie Tremendous Jones says, figure out who you're going to do life with. I'm going to tell you this right now. Who you're doing life with is everything. My 9th grade year in high school, I can show you I carry my high school transcript with me, but I can show you my high school grades in the 9th grade. They were all D's and F's, every grade, D and F. My 10th grade year, I quit hanging around the same people. I hung around a different group of people. My 10th grade year, I made some B's and some C's, a couple of A's, no kidding. Like it's an anomaly when you look at my 4-year high school. It's like, whoa, what were you doing in 10th grade? In 11th grade, I quit hanging around those people and went back. 12th grade, the same. grades horrible throughout, besides 10th grade. That was the only year. Who you do life with matters. Are they gossiping? Are they complaining? Or are they talking about where they're going to go? See, when I sit down with Daniel, he's telling me where he's going to go. When I sit down with my pastor, Tim Goat, he tells me where he's going to go. When I sit down with Tom Chong, he's telling me where he's going. When you sit down with Glenn Sanford, he's going to tell you we're not even close to where we need to be right now. In fact, he says, company is in beta test all the time. He's never reaching the pinnacle because it's always in beta test to him. Who you do life with absolutely matters. I'm telling you, come do life with me for the next 12 weeks of my coaching program. And I can radically change your life if you allow me. If you open up your heart and open up your mind, it'll change everything about you. Who are you doing life with? And then he says, second, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You've got the next 2 years. Break the 2 years down. That's 24 months. What are you going to do the next 24 months? What are you going to do? You going to complain because someone won the presidency? You going to complain because someone won Senate, House, whatever crap you're looking at? Or for the next 24 months, can you radically change your life? Yes, you can. You better hang out with the right people. Reach out to me. I want to get to know you. I want to do life with you. I want to do life. Hey, listen, I keep saying I want to do life with great people. If you're a little broken right now, cool, man. You got some battle wounds on you. Awesome. You got you got some scars and you got a limp. Cool. Let's go. Right? But I need you to leave all that behind because you and I are going to do something great together. Hope you enjoyed. Please reach out to me. Thank you for watching.